Morning, Jonny here at One Extreme from Castaway Cay. It is a beautiful morning this morning. The Disney Wish is behind me, the sun is shining, it is a beautiful temperature, and I am just incredibly happy to be here. It's day 3 of our 3-night cruise on the Disney Wish. If you haven't seen the other 2, check them out in the links below. But today is our final day aboard. We have Castaway Cay, we have Aladdin, we have dinner reservations and a fun-filled night ahead. But for now, we're on Disney's private island in the sunshine in the Bahamas. That's all I have to say about that. Good morning, Daisy, looking fabulous this morning. Love your outfit. Look at the Disney Wish. First time really seeing her from the dockside. When we arrived in Port Canaveral, it was all systems are go, so she is beautiful and, quite frankly, enormous. And just look at the weather. It's just a sneak peek, but just beautiful. The temperature is beautiful this morning, but it will heat up as the day goes on, so getting off the ship early really does help. It's pre-9 AM and we're up and about. Plus you have a really quiet island and you get some great pictures, so very, very happy this morning. So we're going to head round. We're not going to take the tram. It's a really nice walk. It's really gentle, so recommend it. Thank you very much. No problem. Take care. Take the walk and just enjoy the views. Shops on the island, they are dangerous. That's $90 that I won't see again. And I've been on the island less than 15 minutes, so as you can appreciate, I haven't bought much else on this trip though, but make sure you get them. One top tip for you though is, if it's not Castaway Cay merch and it's just Disney Cruise Line and they have it on the ship, make sure you purchase it on the ship because you won't pay the Bahamian tax. On the ship it's cheaper, so if you've seen something that is on the ship, buy it on the ship, it'll be a little bit cheaper. You can thank me later. Meanwhile, we have the first of the family beaches. Absolute perfection. There are worse ways to spend your day. Now, Castaway Cay, if you haven't been before, is fully self-sufficient. It is the usual crew from the ship, and in the morning everything comes off and then everything goes back on. There are plenty of bars on the island, but also on 2 of the beaches, the 2 main beaches, there is waiter service as well that will come round, but there are a couple of bars as well. There's lunch on the island, there's 2 barbecues, there's the family barbecue and the adults only barbecue over on Serenity Bay. Now, the adults only Serenity Bay is beautiful. There's not a great deal to look at. It's very traditional. If you haven't seen, I'll link my last dream video where I did go to Serenity Bay. However, I find the family beach is just as nice. You get a great view of the ship. You're a little bit closer, and I can't grumble. And I often find it a little bit quieter, strangely. So decide on which you prefer yourselves, but this is the life. If you want to know my favourite place on the island, it's Pelican Point, the Heads Up Bar, because you have a view to die for. It's just stunning here, and they do some good drinks. Plenty of shops on the island, including this little village set up here. There's some traditional Bahamian shops here as well, with some gifts and stuff, so it's well worth having a look. So we'll have a wander around. Barbecue time on the island. Lots of fruit and salad, and then barbecue. And then there's burgers, hot dogs, chicken and various different bits and bobs. And for desserts you have cookies and muffins. Very nice. And with that, it's back to the Disney Wish. It's been a beautiful afternoon, but there are bars to conquer and sights to see, so let's head back home. And it's a farewell to Castaway Cay. It's always sad to leave this incredible island. My second visit, and I've still only just scratched the surface. But the bonus is, I know I'll be back at some point soon. Fingers crossed. Okay, back aboard the Disney Wish for one last evening of fun. We are literally feet from the Wish, and they're still giving out cool towels and cold drinks. And on a day like today, this is beautiful. Goodbye Castaway Cay, the Wish behind. It's a sad moment. And with that, I'm freshened up and ready for a night on the Disney Wish. So tonight's dinner is 1923. We have Aladdin in the Walt Disney Theatre. We have a couple of other bars to check out, including the next one, which is somewhere where I've not had a drink in yet, so it's important that I do, and it is the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. So let's head down and go to a galaxy far, far away. Just on my way down, I thought I'd share a quick view of Castaway Cay. You can see here where we walked along, so we came all the way along here, and you have the family beaches. Absolutely beautiful. And then we're heading out yonder when we set sail. Welcome to Hyperspace Lounge. The lounge where the cocktails are out of this world.
Hello.
Cocktails in Hyperspace Lounge are on a data card. So you have alcohol-free cocktails, wine selection, and galaxy brews. Lots to choose from.
The other one is the stout. Pick up your glass, sir, and catch the bubble. Perfect.
Wow.
Good blend.
Hyperspace Lounge. What a venue and what a space. I really like what they've done. I think it's really, really clever what they've done. I will be honest, the cocktails are on the more expensive side. I have found with these more themed bars, the cocktails on the menu are never the greatest. They're either super sweet or a little strange, so I think sometimes you do pay a lot for probably not the highest quality cocktail on the menu, whereas if you go to the Rose or Nightingales, you'll get a much better quality cocktail if you ask for a traditional one or you just speak to the bartender. It's one thing I probably would say, so like in Nightingales, a lot of them I've heard are very, very sweet. It's not what I've ordered something of my own. I love an old fashioned or a Manhattan, so I kind of stick to the two. And you get a much better quality drink. But now we've come straight out of Hyperspace Lounge and we're into the bayou, as you can see. Because it's last night, so it's a whistle-stop tour, and we've come for beignets, because you can get beignets on board. You can buy them in 1s or 2s or 3s. They are traditional small beignets, so I shall show you those. I've come for the 3 because we had lunch at like 11:30 and dinner isn't till 8:15, so I've gone for 3 of the beignets, so looking forward to it. Beautifully themed in here, so welcome to the bayou. Beignets have arrived, and I shall let you know what we think of them. From the bayou to Aladdin in the Walt Disney Theatre. Beautiful, beautiful theatre, and Aladdin is a new show for me, only on the Fantasy, so great to see that it is now on the Disney Wish. Oh, Disney Wish, you are the wish that keeps on giving. Firstly, beignets, fantastic, really, really nice, very light, and $1.75 per beignet, so a really good price, I have to say. Aladdin was phenomenal. Best show I've seen at sea. Best show I've seen on this ship as well. But across the fleet, I mean, I've been on 3 different Disney cruise ships across the cruises I've done, and it's by far the best, by a long way. Absolutely fantastic. The theming, the sets, the genie was hilarious. Really, really, really good, I have to say. I do think it would potentially fit better on the Treasure, but this is me getting into Disney Cruise Line kind of decisions, because on the new Treasure ship that launches this Christmas, you have Beauty and the Beast, which would fit better with the Wish because it's about enchantment and princesses, and Aladdin would fit better on the Treasure because Aladdin is the Treasure's mascot and statue, and it's all adventure themed. So who knows whether we'll see that change come. Maybe, maybe not, probably not. It's been announced that they're the shows, but fantastic. Now, in this last ditch attempt to cram everything in and squeeze as much juice out of the orange, I'm headed up to the Rose for a pre-dinner cocktail before 1923 dinner this evening. So let's head up to deck. And it's time for final dinner time. We're in the Walt Disney side of 1923 tonight, and it is looking stunning. Wow, wow, wow. And here is the menu in 1923, a really lovely menu, very traditional, and I've been told by far the best, so we shall see. So for cocktails tonight, I've gone for the Buena Vista in 1923, comes with a chocolate top, and I must say, the most beautiful glass I've seen in a long time. I shall let you know how this one tastes.
77,
So I've gone for the tortellini tonight. Rather beautiful, I have to say. Okay, I've gone big before I go home. So I've gone for the Burbank Bavarian cake because it's pretty and I wanted to try. And I've gone for the churros because they're churros. Why would you not go for the churros? After a couple of drinks, it's time for Wishing Ever After, the farewell show of this cruise. I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for this. I know I wasn't when it was on the Magic, so this could be interesting. Let's head to the Grand Hall for the last wish of the cruise.
Thank you very much, Mother. You know, this truly has been a wish come true. And speaking of wishes...
Hello, and as you can see, I've disembarked the Disney Wish. I'm back at All Stars. I've been back a couple of days. I wanted to give myself a little bit of time before I did this kind of roundup video. On top of that, I probably sound a little bit different. I'm getting a little bit sick. It's absolutely fine. It happens on Disney trips. I will live. It's a mixture of that and Guardians of the Galaxy. It's one of the two, but I'll be all right. Disney Wish. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a beautiful ship. And I kind of wanted to round this video off in a bit more of a lengthy way than I usually would. Look, the Disney Wish has had many comments since its launch. It's had some troubles, it's had some negative feedback. If you go into this cruise, if you're cruising on the Disney Wish, with the mindset if you're going to compare it to the Disney Magic and the Disney Dream, Fantasy and Wonder, then potentially you're going to run into trouble and you're going to have some negative feedback. But look, she's a different entity, as we would want to be. The Disney Magic and the Magic class and the Dream class are very different. So why wouldn't the Triton class or the Wish class be? So I like the difference. And the feedback on the lift situation, only having 2. Any cruise I've been on, I've got at certain points of when I'm coming out the theatre, I've gone, bloody hell, the lifts are busy. Didn't find it an issue. The navigation of the ship, well, you're on a 3-day cruise on a new ship, you're going to get lost, that's just the reality. I could not fault it. The cast members on the Disney Wish were incredible. I've left more cast compliments on this cruise and this trip than ever before, which is fantastic. Make sure you do that. The servers, every meal I had on this ship was a 10 plus out of 10. It was fantastic. Paolo, Arundel, Marvel, which I thought, would I enjoy that as much? And 1923 was fantastic. The bars, the lounges, the shows. Yeah, The Little Mermaid wasn't my absolute favourite, but it's not the end of the world. Aladdin was phenomenal. Seas the Adventure was phenomenal. Pirate Night was fantastic. Look, these things are there's gonna be positives and negatives to every cruise, and I have more positives for this cruise than ever before. I would highly recommend Disney Cruise Line Transportation. They were fantastic. And yeah, I think this cruise has been an absolute wonderful experience, and it is as wonderful as you make it. Mixology, my advice would be, if you're going to book anything, book at your earliest day. If you can check in at 5 AM. I know you have to get up early, but you'll end up with a boarding group 2, which is boarding group 4 I had, which was fantastic. The port at Cape Canaveral was fantastic for Disney Cruise Line. Just a whole slick operation. I cannot complain. I've loved this cruise immensely. It's been fantastic, and I hope that you've enjoyed following along too. This is at the end of the series. Next week there will be a video coming to you from the Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, I believe, which will be a lot of fun. So don't you worry, and then that will be and then there's another one after that from Epcot, and then that will be the end of this series before Disneyland Paris. So if you're new around here, thank you very much. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, because there's plenty more content coming and more cruises. If not, and you've been here a while, please hit the like button, because it means the world. The more likes, the more YouTube shares things, and we like sharing here at One Man Could Dream. So thank you very much, but I hope you enjoyed it. And all that's left for me to say is, enjoy your next cruise. Let me know in the comments where that may be too, and I'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Good night.